Bunch of smoke billowing from the grate in the ground, the vent, and it was just shooting in the sky.
When crews arrived on scene, they found they had a fire on the third rail.
See a lot of crazy stuff in this area, but never nothing like that.
Major delays on BART today after what seemed like an explosion at a BART station.
And it couldn't happen at a worse time as people are trying to head out for the long holiday weekend. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Larry Beal.
And I'm Ahmed Dates. For the second day in a row and third time in a week, major delays on BART.
This time you can see the problem behind us. A blown insulator damaged the third rail.
And then smoke poured out onto the street above the BART Civic Center station just before noon. Passengers had to evacuate and service was shut down briefly after the fire on the third rail.
Service is now running again, but there are residual delays. ABC 7 News reporter Suzanne Fawn joining us live now with the very latest. Suzanne?
So Larry, BART tells me that full service was restored to all 5 lines at around 3:15 this afternoon. But they also know that the fire department had to work very hard and very quickly to put this fire out. They say they got the fire out in a few minutes. Regardless, there was substantial damage done to the rail, and we know there were major delays, especially on the line through San Francisco here.
I don't even know.
Thick plumes of smoke and what sounded like an explosion at the Civic Center BART station startled many people Tuesday morning.
Yeah, it was crazy. It looked like a tornado almost, and then I was like, I didn't know what was going on at all.
Monte Bozeman was there on Market Street and captured this on his cell phone.
When I looked over there, I saw a whole bunch of smoke billowing from the grate in the ground, the vent, and it was just shooting in the sky. And then
this man was on Market Street in the middle of the commotion.
Electric cord.
San Francisco firefighters sent out this radio message.
Per BART OCC and units down on the platform, this was a third rail explosion. At this time, the trackway is still energized while they move a train off the trackway. We have units with CO2 and dry chem extinguishers heading down to mitigate.
The fire department says around 11:30 Tuesday morning, crews arrived after calls of an explosion on the tracks.
When crews arrived on scene, they found they had a fire on the third rail, electrical. They extinguished that fire with a dry chemical extinguisher while working with the BART workers on scene.
A BART spokesman released this statement saying, quote, "We had an initial report of a blown insulator in the trackway. A blown insulator makes a loud noise and generates smoke and arcing." ABC 7 News saw crews working to repair the damage done to the third rail, including removing what appeared to be a damaged section. Service resumed on the repaired track around 2 p.m. People we talked to today still stunned by the developments.
see a lot of crazy stuff in this area, but never nothing like that.
And BART says late this afternoon, the fire was started when a foreign object blew onto the trackway, and that then came in contact with the third rail. BART still doesn't know what that object is. Now, BART stated also there was no train around that area at the time.